supported them. And therefore, Dr. You're most welcome on Google Data Vision.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Yeah.
It's been a while.
A very long time.
I'm happy to see you.
Good to see you too.
Introduce yourself to our viewers today.
I'm Dr. Chagaba Bruno Seronkoma, and I'm a dental surgeon practicing with Nakasero Hospital. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Yeah, it's my very first time to be in the studio, and I'm excited. Yeah.
Me, I'm very excited to see you physically because it's been a long time connecting online, and I'm just so happy. And of course, just like we were talking about the World Oral Health Week 2025, what is it about? And of course, why would we actually tell people about the World Oral Health Week?
Okay, you realize World Oral Health Day, it's a day that happens every year, whereby the whole world gets to sit down and then ponder about the oral health.
The mouth only.
The mouth and the structures in there. It's not necessarily about the mouth only, because it has a very big connection to every part of your body. As we go deeper, you will realize and you will get amused by how much things that happen in the mouth really affect our general health and affect our brain in particular.
Okay.
So as the theme of this year goes, a happy mouth is a happy mind. So we are looking at how the mouth is connected to your brain.
Okay.
Very amazing. How the mouth is connected to your thinking, to your feelings, to your moods.
In short, if I forgot to brush, literally my reason.
That might be maybe a small thing. Like, okay, you've just forgotten one day.
But there is where you feel if you forgot to brush.
Exactly, you will not be free with
But
everyone
how can
else.
you forget brushing?
People can.
Can you forget put on a pants?
No.
No, of course. Let's continue that topic. Now, when we talk about a happy mouth is a happy mind, let's relate maybe the brain and the oral structures, just like you had earlier started this important physiology topic.
Okay.
I think more of physiology.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a relationship, maybe.
Exactly. Now, I want us to paint this picture. Much of the things that really enter your body enter through the mouth.
Yes.
The other parts, or maybe openings we have on the body, they are for letting go out of the body.
They are for specific functions.
Exactly, and letting go. They literally don't take in much.
Yeah.
But they let go of what the mouth has really taken in. So whatever that you take in, it has a direct impact on your teeth, on your mouth, on your tongue, on literally anything where it passes, the entry. There is a very big impact before it even causes problems elsewhere. Let me give an example of, for example, smoking. Before the smoke affects the lungs, it has already affected the teeth, it has affected the tongue, it has affected your salivary glands. So the problem has already happened before that smoke passes down to the lungs to cause you trouble.
Yes.
So this entry area is very, very, very crucial. And we wouldn't like so much to go, we would like so much to stay on our topic of the year.
Yes,
it's an
please.
exciting theme.
Please go on.
A happy mouth is a happy mind.
Yes.
The mouth can only be happy when it's healthy.
How do we keep the mouth healthy?
One, we start home. Keeping the mouth healthy starts at home, not anywhere else. It starts at home. By you brushing your mouth, your teeth, cleaning your mouth in the morning when you've had your breakfast thoroughly well. And by saying so, we don't mean you brushing your teeth for 1 minute. And you realize as we go on, I will quote some bit of studies because I am a scientist.
Please do.
Research shows that majority of the people brush for less than 30 seconds. Yeah,
This is horrible.
that's research.
So a person gets a brush and just go through and
Exactly. Kwara, 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 like really fast.
they are very fast.
And they think,
They usually take it as maybe I just let me rinse my mouth and then they run.
exactly. And they think they have really done a job. And that's where we go wrong from the first place. That's why I said taking care of your mouth.
So how long should a
starts
typical
home.
brushing be?
A typical brushing should take you between 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Some experts say it should take you the time, approximately the time you take when you're bathing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But some of us don't even make 5 minutes to bathe.
So most probably then 3 minutes can work for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say the person should brush immediately after breakfast.
Okay,
But
after you having your breakfast, then you can brush, because there is logic as to the number of times you're supposed to brush.
Okay.
You're supposed to brush 2 times daily,
Okay.
and that's in the morning after you having your breakfast, and at night after eating and you're going to bed.
Now, there are these people who, if I do not have breakfast in the morning, should I go to the workplace without brushing?
If you we are scientists
In the
now.
real world, now, for example, Dr. Bruno,
Yes.
if you're not married, I doubt you take breakfast from your household.
No, I don't.
And by that virtue, you wake up early in the morning, you shower, and the moment you enter the shower room, you end up brushing, right?
No.
I thought when you go to shower, it's when you brush
No.
in the morning. And because you have no breakfast in the house, you have nothing actually. There are some people who do not cook.
Yes.
Immediately, you put on and go to the workplace. And the breakfast will come in maybe by 10. And you eat lunch, and then you brush again before bedtime. How is this actually
So this is what we
practical?
recommend, and this is what I do practice. I do not take breakfast at home, but once I get up, I go take a shower. Maybe I say hello to whoever I live with, and then I'm good to go to. I take a shower. I'm good to go to work. Now,
You don't even rinse the mouth.
no. There is what they call physiological bad breath, and there is bad breath that is disease.
Okay.
Now, physiological bad breath is that slight bad breath you get as a result of low salivary production, and it happens mostly at night, because when we sleep, our salivary glands rest as well. The brain
Okay.
is resting, the glands are resting.
Okay.
So we have little saliva, and the mouth is literally shut.
Okay.
Now, you wake up when there is some bit of
The weird sense.
weird breath. But the moment you awake your mouth and you talk here and there,
It goes away.
it just clears immediately. But there is breath that cannot allow you really move out of the house. And that's the breath that is disease. Now, assuming you slept when there is food in the mouth, we have bacteria in the mouth as part of our immune system. It's not something you're fetching out from the environment. It's part of you.
From the blankets. There's something that has not entered.
God made sure that you have those organisms to stay there. The same way we have normal flora in the nose, on the skin, to protect us. In our gut and in the females, it is the bacteria that does the cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah, the same thing happens in the mouth. God was so wise that he thought about this. And the same bacteria you have in the mouth is the same bacteria maybe Donald Trump has. Same bacteria any person you can ever think of has.
I know we respect the US so much, and that's why.
And now everyone has the same bacteria.
Yes, please.
One person might have different bacteria from what you have, simply because some bacteria has to attach on the teeth. Now, once they lose all the teeth, that bacteria also dies away.
Okay.
So that might be the only thing creating the difference. But as long as we have teeth,
How about the people
have the same bacteria.
who do saliva exchange? Can they exchange the bacteria in that form?
But okay, unless you carry some other disease, that if you get it, for example, I might be I might be having hepatitis. So I have viruses in my saliva, and once we exchange saliva, I will give you the hepatitis.
Okay.
But about this normal flora, what you have is what I have. So when we exchange, it's all the same.
Okay.
You understand?
So it does not alter
It doesn't alter anything. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dr. Bruno. Now, dear viewers, just like we are still emphasizing the need for a happy mouth being a happy mind, and of course, learning the nitty-gritties and how best to take care of our mouth is very important. A doctor is emphasizing that if you do not have breakfast in the morning and you had earlier brushed before bedtime, please do not need actually to brush, or rather even rinsing the mouth. You should actually start your work. This is new. And of course, I don't know how to do this, but I start tomorrow. And of course, I will come here and see how people react. However, it's very important for us to know that brushing is 2 times. I want you to talk about the poker with the toothbrushes in the bags and find they're brushing after lunch.
Okay. Much of the times, this is from my personal experience. Whenever a patient tells you, I brush 3 times a day or 4 times a day, there is a reason why they brush those many times.
4 times.
Most of them, when they eat food, that food, their cavities, maybe food gets stuck there, and they have now to try and to get the food out. And that's the only thing
Okay.
that makes them really brush that much. Another thing you need to know, if that is not the problem, brushing too frequently, it's also not good. There is friction and wear. So as you're brushing, the brush generates friction on the tooth, and the tooth can end up wearing if it's done so much. But then also, to take you a little bit back, we need to understand, I would like people to appreciate the logic as to why the brushing is recommended 2 times.
Yes, please. Please go ahead.
If you brush at night, that means you've gone to sleep when your mouth is clean. Once the bacteria that is protecting your mouth, maybe searches for food, there is no food, it gets to rest. You wake up when your mouth is clean, because you slept when the mouth is clean, you've not eaten anything. It's food that dattens our mouth. Now, when you wake up straight, when you brushed at night, and now when you've woken up and you straight away you're getting your toothbrush to brush, what exactly are you brushing off the teeth?
Just maybe I think we often brush just...
We would like people to do things with the background knowledge as to why they should be done that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, it shouldn't be like a poem, but this is how it's supposed to run.
Cramming.
You need to understand why you're doing that.
There should be no cramming.
Exactly. There should be no cramming. People should understand the logic as to why you're brushing and why you're brushing the many times you're brushing.
Okay.
Now, when you slept, when your mouth is clean, you wake up, whatever you will experience will be called physiological breath. When you say hello to someone you sleep with, or maybe people around, or you awaken your mouth, saliva now starts, that will clear. But when you sleep, when you've not brushed, you've literally thrown a party to the bacteria that is in the mouth. Throughout the night, the bacteria is going to be enjoying the party you've thrown. Bacteria is all awake, it's feeding. Remember, it's a living organism. It's feeding on this food you've left in the mouth. And after feeding, it's full, it has to do poo-poo and susu. All that is done in the mouth. Now, that explains as to why at times when we don't brush at night, and you wake up in the morning and you brush, even after brushing and then you breathe in your palms like this, you feel the breath is not clear, it's not good. Because the impact of the excreta released by those microorganisms because of the party you gave is far beyond where you can clean. It's in the throat, it's down there. So even when you breathe out in your palms, like, the breath cannot clear, yet you've brushed.
Yes, please.
That's the problem now. Yeah. But if you brushed at night, no need to wake up straight away to the bathroom. Just talk to people, or even just drink a cup of water, or even rinse your mouth. Things will be okay. Go to work. Now, You realize our breakfast, it's that meal that contains